Did I ever tell you about my brother? He's the one, you know, helped me build this barn that you're looking at back here. We went down to the lumber yard in a pickup truck.
That's a barn?
Yes, sir. And a good one. Ask George back there. He'll tell you. Anyway, we went to get the 2x4s, and, you know, brother, he never was too bright. And we pulled up in the truck, and the man said, "What can I do for y'all?" My brother said, "We want some 2x4s. The man said, "Well, how long do you want them?" He said, "Oh, we want them a long time. We're going to build a barn." And I got to watching brother. He was hammering, building that barn. He'd look at a nail and he'd throw it away. He'd hammer, look at one, throw it away and hammer. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Some of these nails got the heads on the wrong end." I said, "You big dummy. We use them for the other side of the barn." But brother, we had this old mule. This old mule tried to go in the barn, but he had real long ears. And every time it started in the doorway, he'd shy away. So I went out there one evening, and brother had cut 2 big old squares over the doorway of the barn. I said, "You idiot, Daddy's going to whoop you when he sees that. Why didn't you just dig a trench?" He said, "You dummy, it's not his legs too big, it's his ears." Well, one more thing about brother I'm going to tell you, and then we're going to have to move on down the road. And brother, we was out knocking around. We used to have to plow that rock hard ground with a bull tongue plow and a mule. And we was out there plowing one evening. Of course, we'd go barefoot, you know. Mama used to buy some overalls, but they was always, she'd buy them about 2 sizes too big so we'd grow into them. We had to roll them up. And if you didn't walk like you was riding a 10-speed, you get an awful chafe right down here somewhere. Anyway, we was down there, and brother, he had stepped into a genuine 360-degree mule pie. I mean, he stepped right in the middle of it, and it was a 3-toer. It already sipped up through and seeped over 3 toes. And but if you ever step in a 5-toer, you're in trouble. But he stepped in that, and he looked up at me, and he looked back at that mule pie, and he looked back up at me. He looked at that mule pie, and he started crying because he thought he was melting. But one winter we come up, you know, delayed reaction. Appreciate your sympathy. Brother, in the wintertime, them mule pies, we call them steamers. But I won't go into the reason why. Anyway, we was out there knocking around one time, and brother spotted one. Man, he run down, hunkered down, jumped down like he was fixing to shoot a game of marbles. And he commenced to digging around that thing, and he got up under it and picked it up without a ripple even getting in it. He brought it over to me and said, "Look what I almost stepped in." And then he started rubbing it all over his face. I said, "What in the world are you doing that for?" He said, "I got chapped lips." I said, "I didn't know that mess was any good for chapped lips." He said, "It ain't, but it sure keep you from licking them." Ow! All right. Getting older. Let's do that little. You know how you can tell when you're getting older?
How can you tell?
When you need a bifocal in your windshield of your car. When your knees go out more than you do. And when getting some action means your prune juice is working. Let's tell them all about that little swamp thing grows out down around Louisiana. Now, some of y'all ain't ever been down south too much. Down there we got a plant that grows out in the woods. It looks something like a turnip green. Everybody I know calls it poke salad. I used to know this good-looking Cajun girl lived down there. Oh, she's good-looking. Good-looking mammy jammy. Every evening when that sun would go down, she'd get her toast sack, go out there, pick her a mess of it, and carry it home and cook it for supper. That's about all they had to eat down there. But boys, I'm gonna tell you something. They may have been poor, but they did all right. But down in Louisiana, where the alligator grows so mean, lived a girl, well, I swear to the world, she made the alligator look tame. Poke salad, Annie, the gator got your granny. Chomp, chomp. Everybody said it was a shame, because the mama was working on a chain gang. Now this was a bad mammy jammy. She used to carry a straight razor, a double-barrel shotgun, a 30-06 with a 4-power Weaver scope on it. She had a little 8x10 picture of me. She used to carry it out there about 100 yards, set it across the pasture, and she'd nail it to the fence. She'd get that 30-06, and she could pop me right betwixt the eyes. She was a good shot. Lord have mercy. She was bad mammy jammy, that's all I know. She caught me looking at an ex-girlfriend one time, and she whipped knots on my head quicker than I could rub them. She good looking too. Every evening about supper time, she'd go down to the truck patch, pick her a mess of poke salad, carry it home in a tow sack. Poke salad, and it, the gator got your granny. Chomp, chomp. Everybody said it was a shame, because the mama was working on a chain gang. All right, now let me see if you boys can take turns and show me how you pick poke salad when it's out in that field. Brother Lester, let's hear you pick a little poke salad. Her daddy was a lazy no-count. He claimed he had a bad back. All her brothers were fit for it. He's stealing watermelons out of my truck patch. Poke salad and the gator got your granny. Chomp, chomp. Everybody said it was a shame, 'cause the mama was working on a chain gang. Sock a little poke salad, 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 sock a little poke. Whoa. American Bluegrass Band. Good evening, folks. We got a treat for y'all tonight. We got our friend Jerry Wydell here from San Antonio, Texas, by way of Arkansas. He's living out in the hills of East Tennessee right now. Anyway, we're going to get him to tell you a little bit about the guys in the band, his son and his brother. So, Jerry, introduce everybody to us,
All right,
please.
Cowhead. I like that T-shirt. On the drums, my son Todd Waddell. On the bass, my brother Dean Waddell. We're known as the Waddells.
Great, balls of fire. I was looking at your son back here.
Yeah.
I noticed he didn't have no hair on his head.
He took it off for the gig, huh?
Well, you know what? Someone told me that every time you make love, you lose a hair on your head, boy.
You know he's been busy, don't you?
He has. All right, let Jerry Wydell and them take care of you. Here they go.
3, 4. Up in the whirlwind, couldn't get my breath. Deep in hot water, you got the cold sweat. Can't catch a turtle in the shroud of rain. Like a breaking down in a breathing bay. Shadow, the face of gray. I saw the darkness, spotlight on my face. There was a girl all around me, and I was looking for a friend. Thank God I never found it. Would have been the end. We're walking the tightrope, stepping on a friend. Walking the tightrope, with the shame and the sin. Walking the tightrope, we get all around. Walking the tightrope, the lost and found. Ship on with shadow.